If you are on a budget but want to have a high quality shotgun mic for your video production, what about if I tell you there is a $250 shotgun mic from a relatively new Chinese microphone company that can almost match the industry standard $1,000 Sennheiser MKH416. That seems too good to be true, but that's exactly what a few reputable microphone reviewers seems to think so. The mic I'm talking about is the Synco D2, and let's have a look at this microphone in this video. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Rajuan here, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to have a look at the Synco D2 microphone. This is not exactly a new product. I think the microphone was released at least more than 1 year ago, but the sample that Synco sent me, they told me this is an improved version. There are a few changes, improvement compared to the original version, which I'm going to talk about later on in this video. But one thing I want to clarify first is I am Synco's ambassador, so if you want, you can take my words with a grain of salt. But I can tell you one of the reasons why I accepted to be Synco's ambassador is they told me I can talk about the things I like and don't like about their product in my review, because this is how they can improve their products. So I would try to be as fair and as balanced as possible in this review, just like my other review videos as well. The Synco D2 microphone comes with a carry case. This one is a pretty nice quality one. There's a little handle at the top, and if I open it, and then you can have a look at the inside. The top half, it has some foam like texture, so pretty soft, and the bottom half has some cardboard like material, so it can protect the microphone, and the accessory comes with it pretty well if you put it into this carry case. But one thing that I would like is actually to see both the top and bottom to have the foam texture instead of right now the bottom half is the cardboard, so more like a pelican case where the top and bottom half are both foam texture, which should protect the microphone even better and probably look a little bit better than that. But having said that, there is nothing wrong with this carry case at all. It is a very nice carry case that comes with the Synco D2 microphone. Inside the carry case, you can find the D2 microphone. The microphone itself is pretty much all made of brass, so that should offer pretty good protection against radio frequency interference. The microphone, the design is pretty simple. There is no switches, there's no dial buttons or anything on it. The only thing on the microphone is that at the end there's the XLR connector for you to plug in the XLR cable. Because of its metal construction and also the paint, the finish on the outside of the microphone is very nice quality. So overall, the build quality of this microphone, definitely it feels very nice, very solid and very premium. The microphone comes with a plastic holder, this one, which you can adjust the angle, and at the bottom there is also a removable adapter so that you can use this holder and attach the microphone onto different things, from a mic stand to a boom pole. Now, one thing I want to talk about this holder is when you try to insert the microphone onto this holder, it's really quite tight. I remember when I first received the microphone, I almost thought they put in the wrong holder into the package, because I have to use quite a bit of force before I manage to get the microphone onto the holder. So the good thing is it is very secure once you have the microphone mounted onto this holder, but I do wish they make this holder slightly not as tight as I thought. I may have damaged the paint when I just try to force the microphone onto this holder. There is a foam windscreen that comes with the D2 microphone, this one. Now, one thing I noticed when I was watching some of the earlier D2 review is quite a few reviewers mentioned that the this windscreen doesn't fit very tightly onto the microphone, so that if they hold the microphone vertically, it may even fall off from the microphone. Now, this is one of the things that Synco has improved with the later version of the D2 microphone. When I mount it onto the microphone, it fits very nicely, very securely. No matter how I position the microphone, or even if I shake it a little bit, it wouldn't fall off the microphone at all. There's also a XLR cable that comes with the microphone. This one, you can see that the design and the color scheme of this XLR cable matches the case that comes with the D2. It is quite a short cable, so it is good if you want to have your microphone mounted onto the camera and your camera has the XLR input, so that you can have everything fit very nicely without a very long cable. But if you are someone like me who have the microphone mounted quite a bit away from the recorder, then this cable is not long enough. So for me, I have to buy and use my separate XLR cable, which is a little bit longer. So I think it would be really good if Synco also include a longer XLR cable as well as this shorter one. The Synco D2 require phantom power, and there's no option for you to use battery to power it instead. So you need to use a recorder or camera or a phantom power source to drive this microphone. This is a hypercardioid microphone, so that means the pickup pattern is quite a bit tighter compared to a cardioid or even supercardioid microphone. I have shot a short video here in this room a couple of days ago to show you how the audio would change when I move around the microphone in this room. But then I thought that's actually not the very good test because it is quite a small room, so no matter how I move around, when I'm talking, the audio, my voice would still bounce around inside the room. So let's go out and do the test again so that I can show you how the audio would pick up differently when I move around the microphone. And you can also hear how the audio is like when I am filming outdoor using the Synco D2. Alright, now we are going to do a bit of outdoor testing with this Synco D2 microphone. About 20 meters or so behind the camera, there is a pretty busy main street, so you may be able to hear a bit of traffic noise that is captured by this microphone. And today is a slightly windy day, so I have the windscreen attached onto the microphone, so you can hear how effective this windscreen that comes with the D2 at minimizing the amount of wind noise that is captured by the microphone. So this Synco D2 microphone is a hypercardioid microphone. What that means is the pickup pattern should be pretty tight, so it should mainly just pick up the audio that is directly in front of the microphone. So I'm now going to move to different position to let you hear how does it affect the audio that is captured by the D2. I would try to keep my distance and voice relatively the same when I move to different position. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm standing right in front of the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm at about 30 degrees from the front of the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm now at about 60 degrees from the front of the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm at about 90 degrees from the front of the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm at about 130 degrees from the front of the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm now standing right at the back of the microphone. Okay, now let me do one more time. I'm back to the front. So kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard Wong here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and I'm standing right in front of the microphone. If you're enjoying this video and want to support me, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you want to find out a bit more about this product, I have the link to the official website in the video description below. All the audio in this video is recorded using the Synco D2 microphone with my Zoom F6 audio recorder. I have done no post-processing at all in terms of audio, and right now the microphone is about 6 inches away from me. Now, you may know that the audio quality would change, depends on how far the microphone is away from the person that is talking. So I'm now going to show you a couple of different audio clips that I recorded with me at different distance away from the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and my distance is about 1 inch away from the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and my distance is about 6 inches away from the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone and my recording distance is about 12 inches away. So to me, I think the audio sounds the best and most natural when I'm about 6 inches away from the microphone. When I'm only 1 inch away from the microphone, the bass become much stronger because of the proximity effect. I think the bass is probably a little bit too strong when I'm recording at such a close distance, but for some of you, you may like that effect. When I'm at about 12 inches away from the microphone, the opposite thing happens. The bass now become a lot weaker. I think it's a little bit too weak. You can boost the bass if you want during post-processing to bring it back if you have to shoot at a further away distance. But to me, if I can choose, I will be recording at about 6 inches away from the microphone, and at that distance, I think the audio quality sounds the best even without any post-processing. And in terms of noise, I think this D2 microphone has a pretty low noise floor as well. So now let me play a short audio clip that I record using this D2 microphone with the Zoom F6 audio recorder so that you can hear the noise yourself. Okay, this is an audio test to show you the noise level of the Synco D2. Right now, I'm recording this audio using the Synco D2 with the Zoom F6 audio recorder. Now, while a windscreen like this one that comes with the D2 is a very good accessory if you are filming outdoor and want to minimize the wind noise that is captured by the microphone, one downside or one trade-off if you use the windscreen is that it would affect the audio quality a little bit, especially the high frequency. So here is a short audio clip to show you the difference of the audio that is captured by the D2 with or without the windscreen. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone without the windscreen on the microphone. Kia ora, good morning everyone, Richard here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm now recording using the Synco D2 microphone with the windscreen attached onto the microphone. So overall, I think this Synco D2 microphone is definitely a very nice microphone. The build quality construction of this microphone is fantastic, and audio wise, unfortunately I do not have a Sennheiser 416 microphone to do some comparison, but by just listening to the audio that is captured by the Synco D2 myself, I think the audio captured by this microphone is fantastic. It sounds very nice, very clean, and not much noise, and overall the audio captured by it sounds very natural to me. Now, I'm not saying this is a perfect microphone because there are definitely a few things that I want to see improve in the future. The first thing is the holder for the microphone. As I mentioned before, it is really tight when you want to mount the microphone onto this holder. I would like to see it not so tight because I always worry about I might like damage some of the paint on the microphone when I try to mount it onto the holder. And also the holder itself seems a little bit too simple, and also the build quality doesn't seem to quite match the build quality of the microphone, which is fantastic. So yeah, I would like to see a improved, better version of this holder in the future. And the second thing is the XLR cable that comes with the microphone is quite a short one. I would like to see Synco also put in a longer XLR cable into the box with this D2 microphone. And another thing I think probably not very essential but nice to have is if the microphone can have a battery power option. So for people that doesn't have the phantom power or they cannot use it, then they can still enjoy the audio quality of the D2 microphone. But apart from that, there really isn't much that I can complain about this D2 microphone. Consider the price of this is only $250, which is really quite cheap for a professional quality shotgun mic. And I also find it is a very good microphone for people who want to shoot some YouTube video at home. I have been using the D2 as my microphone for pretty much all the YouTube video that I record over the last couple of months. The reason is because of its hypercardioid pickup pattern. So like my home, it is only about probably 20 meters away from a very busy main road. So if you're sitting here, you can hear quite a bit of traffic noise in the background. And because of its hypercardioid pickup pattern, so when I have the microphone that is pointing towards me and not really pointing towards the main street that is outside 20 meters away from my home, then it pick up my voice pretty good, but it doesn't pick up the background noise too much at all. Like compared to the other microphone I have used in the past, they pick up a lot more background noise in my video. So this one, it still pick up some background noise because it's quite loud sometimes, so you can still hear a bit of background noise, but the amount of background noise is definitely a lot less compared to the other shotgun mic or other microphone that I have used in the past. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any question about this D2 microphone, feel free to drop a comment below. I have also put a link to the official website which have more information about this Synco D2 microphone if you want to check it out. Thanks again for watching this video, and I will see you again in my next video.